Hello everyone. Have you ever had an experience with your Navigator or your late model um, Ford Expedition where it drops just like that? So chances are the airbag is pretty bad. So today we're going to be doing a coil spring or retrofit with a spring and removing the airbags. That way it's it's more cost effective down the line to to own it instead of the airbag. Less drama. So let's get it going. So this particular brand that we're using is Detroit Axle. It only comes with one top hat. I don't know why it doesn't come on the bottom too, so it only includes one on top, and that's it. Very simple. Take your time, don't rush it, be careful, put a lot of jack stand on the bottom, especially when you're working with this kind of vehicle. They're pretty big and massive. So I have removed the bag already. It's very simple to do. There's a clip underneath right over here. I already taped it, but to get this you have to have a long nose and then just take it out. I don't think you can reach it by your finger unless you have a baby hands. So take this out with a long nose, and then on here there's that airbag, I mean the pump air that comes out. You just twist it and it will pop on you if there's still air on it. It makes it easier to remove with the air on it. It just releases it out. It's fairly easy to do. So once you remove that, on the top of it there's that little retainer like this. So just remove the retainer from the top. You can remove it from here, just pull it out, and then that's just basically it. To remove the bag, take this off. It's an 18 millimeter. Hi son, how you guys doing? So this is a 18 millimeter for me. You gotta remove both sides, as you can see, and then everything is 18. So the shocks bolt, that's 18 as well, and this is also 18, the bolt right over here. So it's all 18. And to remove the bag, just pry it out. It's kind of stiff that it's been there for so many years, so just get a little flathead or something and just pop it out. That will pop out. So to put the springs back, you just need to have someone step this down or put a weight to it, and then insert the spring, put everything back. And that's how easy it is to do a retrofit on your air ride suspension. It's fairly easy to do. It's all 18 bolts, no special tools. One here, one down below, 18, and then one on top, 18. They're all 18. And have a friend or a family member or whoever that can push this down. That way you can insert this. All right, and that's that. And then we're gonna do the other side. On this right over here, just pull it out with your hands. That's that little pin. And then after that, just gonna have to remove the air. The pin that I was talking about is this one right here. Just go ahead and grab it, and then just pull it out, and then twist this. All right, so the pin is off. You're just gonna have to spin it. You can hear it. A wish sound. There it is. So when you release it, that's what happens. And then the bag goes flat. All right, that's how you remove it. Basically, it's very simple. You just twist it and it'll come off, just like that. So on this side, you're gonna need a long, extended remover for the bolt because of all the gas tank on this side and the wirings, or the lines for the fuel or whatever that line is. You need a extension actually for the 18 to reach the bolt, because on the other side is much easier because it doesn't have this gas tank right over here, but just get an extension. So everything is off. Everything is very simple, easy to do. It's just take your time. This is the old bag, as you can see. It's pretty torn. I mean, there's a leak on it. It developed a slight leak, but I don't know where the leak is coming from, or I mean, it always loses air. So there's plenty of reason to simplify the air suspension. Is just to go coil, regular coil for day-to-day driving. Yes, it's okay. Quick note, to get the shocks back aligned to the bolt, make sure you lift it with a jack to put in the bolt, because this differential is pretty heavy. I don't think you can lift this by yourself or someone lift it. It's a lot better to lift it with a jack and align the bolt to insert it, and then after that jack the car until you reach the hole for this sway bar links, and then that's about it. Everything is on the car. A couple hours to do, or maybe a couple hours, because you got to set it up, find the tools that you need, things like that. But this is all 18s, all 18 nuts. Don't forget to cap this. I'm about to cap it. I already capped the other side, taped it, and put a heat shield for the exhaust. Now it doesn't melt anything in there. So it's all done, and this is how the height looks like. It's the same as the front, as you can see. So that's that. If you guys are having an issue and you don't want to spend that much money, you can go with the coil spring. It's cheaper and it's easy to put it on as well. Alright guys, until next time, I turn off the pump, that way it doesn't turn on anymore. That's about it. Make sure you work safely and put everything back. Until next time, this is once again a 2000 Ford Expedition Eddie Bauer edition with a air ride suspension in the back that's being converted to a coil springs and put on new shocks. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Until next time, please subscribe if you haven't done so. Please do, and don't forget to give a thumbs up. Have a good day and God bless. Take care. Bye bye.